In this skill lesson, we will look at developing reasons and relevant evidence for your literary analysis essay. Here is our learning objective. After reading and discussing a model of student writing, students will plan an essay with reasons and relevant evidence. Let's start with a question. When was the last time someone said something that convinced you of something? What reasons or evidence did they give to change your opinion? One that comes to mind for me is a debate that we held in my debate class about which came first, the chicken or the egg. Someone brought up a compelling claim that the egg came first because it evolved from dinosaurs and that chickens descended from the Tyrannosaurus rex. My mind was blown, and the students immediately began to persuade me by finding solid evidence, including articles from reputable scientific journals and websites. The facts convinced me. Chickens evolved from the Tyrannosaurus rex. Think about that the next time that you eat dino nuggies. The irony, right? And that brings us to our tasks for this skill lesson. First, if you haven't already, watch the concept definition video and read the introduction on tab 1. Next, complete the vocabulary drag and drop activity on tab 2 to make sure that you are familiar with the terms used for this skill. Next, carefully read through the model page. The top part of the page contains specific instructions and a checklist for developing reasons and evidence for your own literary analysis essay. The bottom part contains an example of how Caroline developed the reasons and evidence for her essay. Make sure that you read through all of the commentary and notes in Caroline's example. We will discuss a few aspects of her process. Go ahead and pause this video now to complete tabs 1 through 3. Welcome back. Let's discuss a few aspects of Caroline's process in developing her reasons and evidence. Why did Caroline reread her chosen selections? Answer: she needed to highlight relevant passages and write down her observations and reactions. What did Caroline look for as she reread her selections? She looked for examples of language being used in a powerful way. What evidence did Caroline find in She Unnames Them? She found a quotation that showed how language must be used carefully. Finally, how will finding relevant passages and supporting details help Caroline plan her essay? Finding relevant passages will help Caroline pinpoint her own ideas about the power of language. And that brings us back to our tasks. Complete the Your Turn activity on tab 4 and check your own results for understanding. Hopefully, you can see how Caroline's process of rereading through her selected texts to look for evidence that is relevant to the prompt for this essay helped her in developing her own reasons. And now it's your turn. Go through the text that you've selected for this essay and highlight passages that you might be able to use as evidence. Once you've identified good evidence, then write down some reasons that you can use for this evidence. While I'm not grading you on this step, it is important for developing your essay, so don't skip it. If you need any help, feel free to talk to me. I'm happy to give you some additional support.